just here because otherwise I'd probably go to sleep.
Happy New Year, everyone. We're almost New Year's. It's 5 hours from New Year's Eve. A little bit later for Krabby. Fubal, you're in the same time zone as me, so you're also 5 hours.
Is it 5? Yeah.
It's 5. It is 5. I'm gonna go to sleep before New Year's, anyways, because I do work tomorrow, but I work a different shift than usual because there was nobody to work. There's probably gonna be 4 of us working, and there's gonna be it's gonna be 4 calls in the entire day, something like that. I don't expect a whole lot of people to show up or join up on the stream either. Just because we're
type of day.
I mean, it is. I'm not gonna cancel 2 weeks in a row for these streams because the guys at YouTube are telling me I can increase my revenue with super chats by 175% by streaming every week. Seeing how I made $6 off super chats last year, that would mean I'd get what, $11.50? No, I don't expect.
Hey, I only ever got one payout on Twitch, but that's back at
Twitch is another world.
But that was back when it was $100 payout. So
yeah, well, it's the same on YouTube. If you want to pay out, you need to have at least 100 in the revenue bucket, and then they pay it out. In my case, I generally get a payout every once in a while. I'm doing okay. I haven't reached my target for this year. I am sorry. I was wanting to get it 3,000 sub by the end of the year. I'm at 2,782. I think everybody slowed down massively on YouTube this year around the summer, so that didn't help anyone. Yeah. But I'm getting a few videos that are going decently right now. The vehicle videos are not doing too bad, so I'm happy about that.
That's you know what? It's probably because nobody does vehicle videos. They do all mech videos.
There's that. Yeah. And it's fun. I'm just going over different things with it. Basically, it's all sorts of different vehicles, different mechs. Oh, he came in and he left. Okay, this might be my bad.
That blip.
And there he goes. Come on. Yeah. Might be my computer that's laggy as well. We got a Curious here. Welcome in, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm honestly thinking of getting those guys just because it'd be funny. But there's also the Carabinieri that are funny as well in the same. Italian World War II models are always funny. And if you want an army that's going to lose 80% of your games, that's the best army to go with. I don't know why I always go with the Italians in World War II games, but I just feel like it's funny.
Oh,
and I have to. There you go. There's the other funny guys.
Better than going with the French.
The problem with the French, I mean, at least with the Italian, you can play up till 44, basically 1944. With the French, you're going to be playing 39 to 1940, and that's it.
Well, you could,
which is a bit sad.
If you want to be silly, you could just buy Americans and then say they're Brazilians.
Do they have Brazilians in Bolt Action? I don't think they might. Few odd models. There's a few weird things every once in a while. No, it's
You're trying to make the
French
Eagle
here.
division.
The Brazilians. I mean, there is Finnish stuff for Axis, but I mean, you're not really playing Axis if you're playing Finnish. You're more playing the Finnish and fighting the Soviets. There is the Australians. They do have models for the Australians, so that's okay, including a dude that's bare chest. That sounds Australian enough.
Yeah, just play the Kiwis. That's a vibe.
I mean, most the main box for one of the main box for Britain is Canada and UK, because that was roughly the same army at the point. Really, it's what's great about Bolt Action is that it's dirt cheap compared to Games Workshop, but while their models are realistic and properly scaled, apparently they're a little bit too small for heroic 28mm, which is what the regular troopers are, and it does feel tiny when I'm messing with them. Made a Stug recently, and it feels small, but if you compare it to the one Stug I have here in my mini factory, this thing I printed at regular scale, 100%, just printed it out. It's about 4 times the size of a regular World War II tanks. So I'd have to scale it down if I print it again because it is way too big. But it is a great looking model, though. The people at Marchers make great stuff for World War II stuff.
Finally got to play a game of that. It was a blast.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it sounds good. I know a couple people on my Discord have been talking about it. I've been buying a few models because they're pretty good and interesting to use. This one here, I really like the R35. It's too big to be a real R35. It's about the size of a Sherman rather than of an R35, which would be a light tank more or less. But it kind of works. I didn't put the blade at the back there because I think that looks silly. But never mind. Troopers? How is everybody doing? Has anybody been buying Battletech in this particular last couple weeks?
Nope.
I bought Shrapnel 23. I'm almost done with it.
That's the one with the Lance box as a Christmas gift.
Which land box did you get?
I believe it was a security box. Security.
Okay. It's one of the more recent ones.
Actually, I take that back. I got one thing. I got the final book that I was missing for the Twilight of Clans saga, which was Shadows
nice.
of War.
Those were still good.
So I haven't.
Well, Prince of Havoc was not good.
Okay. Sadly. Shrapnel 28, was that the one with the Hermes? 23?
Yeah, the one I got and told you about the Hermes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was a good set of mechs that they put in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably one of the best things out of Shrapnel, honestly. Except Gothic.
Well, even there, like the Gothic ones, they're Gothic.
They were cool. They made sense for the universe, but
I mean, we should have had that Phoenix Hawk with a Gauss rifle in it. And he takes a drink.
New weapon, an ultralight Gauss rifle, just for fitting in the arm of the Phoenix Hawk.
I mean, if you stick an XL and endo steel in it, you'd be able to fit one in, I'm pretty sure. But then you don't have that tech in Gothic, so...
They don't even have that tech in...
It didn't even work.
Jeez.
You're just trying to reinvent the Hollander, but worse.
Maybe you can put a clan Gauss rifle in.
Well, you have to have clans.
Yep. Speaking of clans,
last things I got were the Jade Warriors and the what was the other book? Turning Point, whatever planet.
Oliver, right?
Yeah. Not great books, honestly. Operation Guerrero was okay as a book, mostly. A bit expensive for what you got, but I mean, it's better than nothing.
But
While,
I was gonna say they've been nickeling and diming us for how long now?
Yeah. But those two, the Turning Point and the other thing there, the Unit Focus or whatever, really not all that great. You do get a new Titan record sheet for a new version of the Titan.
Ooh,
with
they
3
remembered it
LRM-20s.
existed.
So, it's okay. You get at least a new record sheet out of, 5 books that were released? So, used to be like every book had a couple record sheets in them. Nowadays, it's you're lucky. Well, you get them in shrapnel. So there's that, I guess.
I was looking at some of the old Fawcett books. God, we have just come so far away.
Well, all the books now are in color.
Wait. No, you don't even have to go to Fawcett days. You can go back to 2012 CGL books, and they were 10 times better than what we're getting now.
We were actually getting books back then. Now, I mean, we're lucky if we get PDFs.
I still say that they're all sitting on a hard drive waiting for them to actually just decide to release them.
Maybe. I honestly don't know what their current plans are. We've heard all sorts of things. Yeah.
The plans.
There we go. Plans. If they plan anything, we're lucky. We're gonna go first by making just a little list of what troopers what would be a standard lineup of troopers for each of the. I was gonna say major faction, but I put Rassilake there because they deserve to be there.
We earned our suffering.
Yeah,
I mean, I could put Saint Ives too. Let's be nice and put Saint Ives down.
Helios.
Yeah, at least we can put that down there already. The Helios. I mean, they mass produce it, or they at least produced it. But is the Helios? Well, can't say it's a cavalry mech because it's not super fast, but it is decently mobile with those jump jets. So there is that.
It's your Inner Sphere 4.6 heavy.
It's not terribly expensive. About 6 million C-bills, which is kind of reasonable. No XL engine, so at least you're not going to die to some bad rolls or bad luck. It doesn't run too terribly hot with a Gauss rifle as its main gun. ER medium lasers are good for intermediate fire. 2 SRM6 is a little bit much, because that means you're going to be blowing up tanks quite a bit, let's face it.
Yay!
But I mean, I see this as a good decent trooper. Yeah. Okay, maybe some of the fancier versions with the light engine and the heavy PPC and the medium variable speed pulse lasers. Okay, and a triple strength myomer and a C3I. Maybe this one is not as much of a trooper.
Word of Lake. There's your answer right there.
Oh, and there's a risk version. That one was in the TRO.
Was it in Risk?
Wasn't it? Experimental technical readout Risk, yes. But I mean, this one's also not really a trooper. Chameleon light polarization, ECM, Risk decoy viral jammers,
Clan
C3
weapons.
slaves, clan weapons, and a plasma rifle because they're boring.
It costs as much as the GDP of some planets.
It costs more than the GDP of most planets. And
no, that was the Excalibur. Remember, it was like really stupid.
Someone's saying Gunslinger is. Would I say the Gunslinger is a trooper? I mean, I see it as a sniper.
With a lot of mechs, you have the first ones that are more troopery, and then they just start adding upgrades, and more upgrades, and then more upgrades.
Yep. I
Then
would
it becomes
argue it's a
silly, yes.
sniper, mostly because when I think gunslinger, I'm thinking Combine or Steiner, and I view their trooper assault mechs to be something completely different. Steiner would definitely be a Zeus.
The battery of lasers certainly let it go off on its own. It's just
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a great mech. I love playing them.
I don't know.
And
It's
one
a
of one of
fantastic
the
machine.
few. It's one of the few C3 Master mechs that I like using for assault C3s.
it's just how upset are you going to be if this thing gets headshot like turn 1?
Yeah.
I mean, the XL engine kind of hurts it.
If you're
For a
running
trooper.
if you're running an expensive C3 assault lance and this is the master, then there's probably 2 C3 berserkers with TSM running ahead of it. So are you really going to shoot the Gauss rifle, master computer, or the axes coming for your face?
Then the berserker's the trooper, and this thing is your commander.
Mhm. It's not going to fit into a trooper role most of the time. It's able to do it because I mean it's got everything, but it's not super fast. It's okay mobility with the jump jets, and it's expensive as crap. You know, 16
We'll call it
million.
role neutral, design neutral.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the Combine, I believe, was the first to use it against the clans, and they sent an entire company of just gunslingers and were able to win the battle and still was down to maybe a lance left.
I mean, it is a clan buster. Gauss rifles are the only weapon in the inner sphere inventory that's, you know, a match for what the clans have. So
Very solid.
bringing this thing is very good against the clans, but I don't think there'd be many situations where I'd just throw as many bodies in gunslingers as possible. While the Helios, I could, you know, every lance gets an Helios and everybody's happy. I don't think there's going to be a few commanders that are going to be mad of just, let's just add some Helios down the line here.
Yeah. But like I said, especially for a Steiner assault trooper, it'd be the Zeus. They never stop building the damn things.
Oh yeah, for Steiner,
I mean,
Zeus.
Zeus is the reason the Steiner Scout recon meme exists. It's because they would always just have a Zeus to throw at a problem.
And you can do a whole lance of basic Zeus in succession wars of 4-4 pilots for a 6,000 point game, or about that. They're cheap. It's
1,300.
It's 4-6 weapons for all brackets, autocannon, so you can throw some special ammo in there eventually. If you got more helicopters, maybe one guy has flak, maybe someone else has precision, and it's like it just works. It's Steiner, it just works mode.
Zeus is one of the good mechs with an AC5. I would agree, but I still prefer the one with the PPC. I still prefer the one with the PPC, even though it runs odd compared to the one with the AC5, who's ice cold. The one with the PPC is.
I like the Zeus look. I don't like the Zeus as a mech.
That is a good way of looking at it.
That's fair.
I mean, there's not that many variants, but there's a few, and some of them are quite successful. But I mean, if you go with the weird Word of Blake one with paired heavy PPCs and ER largely, okay, this thing here is stupid in a mech form, but you know, standard upgrade kits for the Zeus over the years.
Yeah. I like
kind
the
of work.
rifle one. Yeah, that one.
That one's probably one of the few that I like, but like, I don't know. It's the weapon loadout is always just like.
I mean, it can do it. It is exactly what a trooper should be able to do. It's able to do a little bit of everything. So it is close to what a trooper is meant to do. My problem with the Zeus most of the time is the armor on it, because it's not super well armored, but it's a fast 80 tonner. Well, fast 4.6, fast-ish 80 tonner, which is
For an assault mech, it's fast.
for an assault mech, it's fast enough, and especially in the Succession War.
And that means it goes in the recon lanes.
Yes. You have a Zeus as your command mech in the recon lance. And
And
Commandos.
it has that easy maintain that you want your trooper mechs to have.
true, it does have easy to maintain. And there's a version with a binary laser when you want to fight abominations.
Oh yeah.
There we go. The one with the Ultra AC.
And if you want to get Steiner silly, there's always the Zeus X series.
Another thing that costs the GDP of a small planet, thanks to a 400 XXL engine. And what do you put as a weapon on it? A light Gauss. Whoever designed this deserves to be thrown into a sun out of a cannon. Like, you're fired out of a cannon into the sun.
Fire it out via Gauss rifle.
Yeah, just put them in a little metal shell and shoot them.
I want
There's the
more
one with the
designs
Ultra
with like
C5.
Gauss.
The Ultra AC5 version's not that bad, especially now that the Ultra AC5s won't jam. It'll be reasonable. It's not. It doesn't run odd.
Yeah.
It does the same thing the base one does, but gets a little bit more firepower and a little bit more range out of an ER large. So
That's I think one of my problems right now is the new playtest rules are actually fixing some of the issues with some of these mechs.
I think it's going to help. The autocannon getting an extra it to be blown up, not going to change much things, but it's a buff to the autocannons, and we'll take everything we can with autocannons. For Steiner Light, we could put the Commando there, but I think the Wolfhound is their trooper-est of the bunch here. We had already talked about the Wolfhound.
Yeah, we talked about that last. What it is, it's a launcher. You can run them in packs. Energy boat, relatively cheap for what it is.
Except the 3M, who has a light Gauss rifle.
Sorry.
Well, Merrick's got a Merrick.
Merrick's got a Merrick. Someone was posted, I think it was, what's his face? Nebraskan. Posted like what are the weapons you associate with each faction. A bunch of people were saying for the Merrick's missiles. No, Merrick's is light Gauss rifles all the time, every single time, for no good reason.
What a horrible thing to specialize in.
My specialty is light Gauss rifles. Why?
Because I can.
Large lasers.
You can't even fit a Clan Gauss in a light Gauss rifle area. Like, light Gauss is... No, it's 12 ton, and the Clan Gauss rifle is 12 ton.
12 ton, yes. Yeah, it is.
So every mech with a light Gauss rifle should have a Clan Gauss rifle instead.
Or tank.
For tanks, the light Gauss rifle is great, though. This is a good weapon for tanks. Or if you're really wanting to plink away at people at really, really long range.
Reasonably cheap, low battle value. Like if I just had like a light tank that just had a light Gauss rifle zipping around, it's not really worth shooting at.
I mean, 8 points
that way.
8 points of damage is 8 points of damage at some point,
I mean, it's great on what's it, the Yellow Jacket?
Yeah. There's a light Gauss. No, it's a Hawk Moth has a light
Hawk
Gauss.
Moth, yeah.
The Yellow Jacket has a normal Gauss.
or an ERPPC and a C3 computer. I think I like the ERPPC C3 computer Yellow Jacket quite a bit because it can do funny things. Speaking of helicopters.
Find funny things.
Well, you have a fast thing with a C3 computer. Anytime you have something fast with a C3 computer, things get funny because it can either receive or give guidance to the other people. All right, what do we think here? Okay. Steiner, we've got 2 of them. St. Ives, we've got the Helios.
Russell Hawk, for light, I just have to throw the Panther because they have like 4 or 5 factories of the damn things.
Panther goes in 2 locations.
And they have their own variant that has a hatchet.
Which is not bad, to be honest. The Panther is a bad guy mech, let's be honest. The original idea behind the Panther is to have something to shoot at because they're the bad guys. And it unfortunately doesn't get good until the Panther 10 K2. This one here, with double heat sinks, it actually works. Most of the other ones...
pick and choose.
Yeah. With a standard PPC and an SRM4, it will tough out the 13 heat sinks. I'm okay with that.
But then you're also jumping.
Yeah, that's part of the problem, but you won't generate that much heat. You'd be at 14, you'd be up 1. Not catastrophic. You should be able to sink it the turn after if you eyed, or... you could do that 5 turns, and you'll be able to, before you start really feeling the heat, right? The ALAG version, I do enjoy. It doesn't jump, but it walks and runs faster, which is not bad for a fast little thing like this.
Speed is life at 35 tons.
The Panther is tough. If you're fighting other light mechs, don't go and fight, a catapult. Well, maybe a catapult you would be able to fight, but, don't go fight a cataphract with your Panther.
What would their other trooper mech be? Like the Grasshopper?
Grasshopper, nobody has enough of them. Just say that it would be a trooper.
I just remember it being mentioned quite a bit in FRR.
It would probably be the
FRR.
Archer because they have, several factories for them, and the 5R Archer is one of their home builds. Once they got the...
Archer is a weird one because most of the time you'll always think of it as a fire support mech. But, the base one, you don't have enough, mid-range firepower to really do it. 2 LRM-20s, 4 medium lasers. You fire support. If something gets close, you can clubber them with your big hands. At least you've got that. But the 5R you're talking about here, that's the one with 2 two 15s and 2 ER large lasers.
Yeah,
12 double heat sinks.
Combined, they stuck to kind of more of the 2K, but upgrades.
It's gonna run decently odd because 2 ER large run very odd, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But it can. This one here can do the role of a decent trooper, I would say here. If you replace the ER large lasers with regular large lasers, I think it would be better. Personally.
Yep. And you can do just the large lasers and one of the missiles, and you're fine, typically.
Yeah, the only reason
hilariously, even up to Ilcon, the Dominion still uses that variant, which is I find hilarious.
Upgrade that to clan standards, and things get very nasty.
Yeah.
You could probably mount a pair of 20s with Artemis, a pair of Clan ER large, have the same armor as a regular archer rather than less than normal. and it would work really, really well.
Yeah.
I honestly think this. I mean, the archer is my mech, so there's very few archers I do not like. There's odd ones, okay? There's just like really weird ones with 5 improved jump jets. Why? And light ferrofibrous. Well, I mean, since it's a regular mech and not an omni mech, light ferrofibrous should never be put on an omni mech because you just amper yourself of crit space for no good reason. On a regular mech, it's okay because, you know, it's there. You've got the room. Well, let's stick it in. It's 6% more defense. I mean, the large laser archer, I would say, is a trooper because it's able to get into fights and sometimes win them. You could probably adjust them for needs or put 2 MML9s instead of the LRM-15. I mean, you could play around if you were playing around here, but, you know. And I mean, it is a mech that has had uninterrupted production from the Dark Age to the Ilklan era since its introduction in 2474. I mean, the Archer is everywhere. So if you have F1, you'll be able to fix it wherever in space you are. So, well, Silent Mouse doesn't like the 5R. Oh, well, it's okay. Everybody has an opinion. Some people like them. Some people don't. I would like it better with regular large lasers than ER large. That's just me.
Then it just wants to be a sniper. But
next up, for mediums, I mean, I know the Beowulf is
It's more of a scout.
is a Rasselhag, but that's a. I mean, they call it a scout because it's fast. I'm not a fan of the Beowulf, and at the price tag it as, I'm not sure I would use that as a trooper in any major situations. So,
yeah, like how upset are you going to be if this thing just dies turn 1?
Yeah.
it might
It's a
accidentally.
command mech.
Maybe well, for C3, I believe it has a C3 variant.
Well, it
Or
has
am I
command
wrong?
battle
I'm
mech
thinking
as
of
this basic
or I'm thinking of a
work.
different one.
So, exposed actuators, not catastrophic. Extended torso twist, not the most pleasant thing ever.
Yo.
Hey, there's Will. Hello. I mean, let's go look at the free Rasselhag lick. Okay, crab, I'm never too sure because the crab is there, but I don't think it's in mass production enough to say that they have large number
I
of
mean,
them.
that's why they built Star Slayer.
It
I want
was
the part- I want the
more
parts for- Go ahead.
because the Com Guard had a factory in Rosselhog territory that was building more crabs. That's also why they have a ridiculous amount of Cyclopses.
The Cyclops were built. I know where the Cyclops were built. I can't remember.
Honestly, aren't parts of the crab like pretty readily available too?
No,
that's
the
a good
crab's
option.
a lot
No?
rarer than people realize.
Really?
It's only because it was retconned back in.
Yeah, it was retconned back in, and
which I don't mind because the crab is awesome.
oh yeah, Grumium is the one building the Cyclops, and I mean it is a command mech on its own.
I saw a neat one once. Go ahead.
I mean, would you use the Cyclops as a trooper mech?
No.
No.
Nah. No. I mean, it's explicitly built, a purpose-built command mech. It's right there in the name.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
there's one neat build I saw one time. I need to tinker with again sometime. I had 4 large lasers split between the arms and the LRM-15s and the side torsos. That seems like a neat command mech.
Mhm.
I mean, out of those, however, if we look for Rasselhag, like, what else do they have?
Dragonfire.
Sentinel.
Battlemasters, Stalkers, awesome.
Viking is really a fire support mech, so we can't use that as your.
Yeah.
Nah,
I just
Sentinel's kind of scoutish, huh?
The reason I said Grasshopper earlier was because I believe quite a few of the leaders piloted them.
What's his name?
Yeah, Mariaberg piloted
yeah.
one.
But I mean, the Grasshopper's never a common mech. You look at it historically until they start building them on Ark Royal.
What about Orions or Crusaders?
That's common to everyone, so
Fair. Because I remember referencing the Rise of Russell Hogg in MechWarrior 5. Like those are two very prominent mechs in the sequence where Battle Masters, Orions, and Crusaders.
Heavy for them in their trooper list.
Okay.
I'll go and put the Crab as their medium mech. We've got Krabby telling us that they had a factory for the darn thing, so that would be reasonable.
Yeah. Not to mention, it's just a good
the
mech.
assault. I guess the Thug.
Hell yeah.
The Katanas.
Yeah, the Katanas. Because they also had a Crockett factory that were making Crockets for Comguard and the Katanas that they had. They're also
The Katana's a very odd mech because the Crockett also exists, and they really each of them took their own direction in their own thing. So it's fun to see like one mech going in two different directions in a way. Is it a great mech? Sometimes. But I mean, it can work as a trooper. It does like a little bit of everything. It does run.
I love how the description says they even share the same serial number.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Katana is a Crockett. There's no question there. The Katana is a Crockett. It's just that the Crockett is more advanced than the Katana, and
get fucked, Drax.
And who builds the parts? Well, no, not really. I mean, the Draconis Combine. Blankenberg, I mean, the funniest thing, they build the Katanas off Battlemaster chassis. So the chassis of the Katana is actually a Battlemaster chassis, while the Crockett is a regular Crockett chassis. So physically, I mean, they give us the same model, but they would probably have more of a like visual difference between the two, and at some point you would probably be able to tell the difference if you were,
that's what
all sorts of things.
Grumium Creations was the factory I was thinking of.
Yeah, Grumium is a very odd organization, and they basically tried to sell themselves out to Ark Royal Mechworks, and that didn't work. So they got bought out by Clan Ghost Bear. A very odd kind of situation.
There's worse people they could have ended up with.
I mean, that's where they're residing.
Yeah.
All right.
So the Panther, Crab, Archer, Katana. That's a solid little lance.
I mean, that would be a decent enough lance.
Yeah, you got a little bit of everything.
It also helps. Russell Hogg's one of the few that actually shares Comguard and Wabi Crab variants. The 30 and the 45, they're the only ones that get to use that. So C3 option.
Mm-hmm.
What faction are we moving to now?
Well, we're gonna finish Steiner. I mean, we've got them here. Wolfhound, Zeus.
A medium Hatchet Man?
I mean, the Hatchet Man is something that they produced in massive amounts.
Yeah,
so that does fit.
And it's got an autocannon, it's basic trooper speed and such. It can get in it can hold the line, or it can get in close and hit things with an axe.
I would agree with that, but there's also they
a little
turned
flimsy.
the Griffin into a trooper mech by swapping to large lasers.
This is true. I do like that variant because you get more armor. That's a hard call there. The Hatchetman's more unique, but the Griffin's like
they build the
stupid easy to
layers
support
as well.
The Griffin is
And they have the
basically
two Royal
just
Guard variants.
synonymous with the Lyrans, though, with the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that too.
the RG series.
So I'd make a toss up between those two mostly.
Mhm.
Star Slayer's kind of rare, isn't it?
Rarer, that's for sure.
So yeah.
The,
Whereas Griffins are everywhere. So
the weird thing with the Hatchet Man is that it fits that particular role, and then you look and you're like, wait, why does it also why does it also have anti-air targeting? So there's many weird things about the Hatchet Man.
yeah.
It's another mech I don't. I'm not a big fan of most of the 55 trilogy, but
I mean, they're 275 Mafias. The 275 Mafia, it does what it's meant to do. Basically,
You can't go wrong with most 55 toners.
True.
Well, there's a Shadowhawk. It is generally terrible.
And that one, I almost always strip the SRM2 off and give it some more armor. Because
hey, we've got a festive Romano here.
Hey.
Hello. We're gonna have you beat a tiebreaker. Well, it's not really a tie, but Trooper for Aus Steiner, the Griffin or the Hatchet Man? Griffin. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Of like the tried and true, they've always got it. The Griffin, because it's been around since Star League and it's around past the Star League. Hatchman came in late, and while it is a good contender, it just doesn't get the flexibility that the Griffin does, because the Hatchman puts all that money in that axe, and it's got to put that axe to work to be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real good Hatchman loadouts that don't focus around getting that hatchet in on time. Otherwise, you might as well take it off and make a lighter Griffin out of it or something like that.
So it doesn't want to so much be a trooper as much as it wants to be a brawler.
Yeah, it's more that I feel that Trooper is more just, it's the tried and true. You can put it in anything and it will work. The Hatchet
True.
The Hatchman is good, but its loadout forces it to try to rush stuff, so it can't really, or ambush, so it can't really just drop in anything. Good lord!
I thought I turned my mic off. I'm sorry.
Someone almost died
Like
there.
the objection.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
I'm not feeling so hot today.
The 1P Griffin with its paired medium laser, its claws, and its LRM 15.
I'm going to make an argument for
That
the
is
heavy
an odd
that
one.
we just mentioned for FRR, the Crusader.
Oh, Crusader's a trooper. It's a flexible loadout. There's plenty of good variants. It shows up everywhere.
Yeah, I mentioned the Crusader already.
Yeah,
don't Steiners
Or
have the
FRR.
lion's share of Crusaders?
It's made as far as
Well, I mean, everyone builds them. So.
But
I'm having a hard time trying to think of a good heavy Steiner, because usually my mind just goes straight to assaults. Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolt's just a trooper for everybody.
Yeah, that's
True.
the thing.
True.
Of the Steiner specific, Archer always comes to mind for me.
Yeah, but
X-Men?
their version of the Archer is not a trooper.
No.
I mean, it has some capabilities.
Yeah.
The Axeman. No, the Axeman
It's a baller.
is
Flashman.
X-Men
They do build the Flashman, even during the
The Flash
even
Ball.
during the Succession War.
Yeah, they never stopped building that.
That was retcon.
It wasn't very good, but
That was a retcon.
Yeah.
What about the Defiance?
Oh,
the Defiance
Screw
is
that
simply
thing.
terrible. It's just an awful mech altogether.
The only other one I could think of is the one that got added. What was the four-legged heavy mech?
The Xanthos, the Goliath.
No. The
Barghest.
Bargeist.
Argars.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's very specific 3058 kind of thing.
Yeah.
It is an odd duck. The reason why I say the Axeman is not a good trooper is because it has an XL engine, and its weapon loadout is all over the place. It has some of its weapons on its axe arm. That's
why I said it's honestly more of a Fed Sun's design anyway.
Every time I look at this
Oh,
at
that's
Arna, I
so
have to look at discount Carrot Top over there.
God
It is true. Like nowadays, if you look at like modern Jihad eras Johnston, that builds most of the Axemen, which is in Fedson space. So, I mean, the Flashman would be a good contender. Same with the Crusader. Crusader is another.
Caesar.
Caesar is Fedson's. Caesar's is clearly.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, there is a good Steiner version of it. I'll go with Crusader here, or Crusader as I say it normally, and people get mad at me. I mean, Wolfhound, Griffin, Crusader, Zeus. It's
a fire support lance, honestly.
Yeah, you've got a lot of missiles on there but I mean, the Zeus can do just about everything. Does the Griffin?
Well, don't forget that Wolfhound is like one of the best battlemechs ever.
Oh
So
yeah,
I think
Wolfhound. I love the Wolfhound because I can just sick it on itself with a commando, and if they don't deal if they don't deal with it, it's going to deal with them.
And also, just about everything in that lance has easy maintain.
Prof, what about for mediums Bushwhacker?
Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean the Bushwhacker is a great mech too, but yeah, I'd say class as a trooper.
They don't come through the Mike neck of the woods often, but when they do, they're always a treat. Even if they're a bit of a pain.
The production Bushwhackers is the one that we need to look at. Yeah. The one that people know is the X1, which is technically a prototype. Yeah. The production Bushwhacker.
The S2 is great. You got a large and an LBX-10 backed up by an AMS and two SRM4s. So you can get in close, not worry about missiles coming at your way as much. You have the ability to rip armor open and then crit seek with both the LBX and the SRMs. And you only get 1 ton SRM is a tragedy for that. So yeah, you can only pick the one load. If your group runs half tons, you can easily make that work with standard and Inferno or a flexible loadout of some kind.
Happy New Year to you too, Mr. Heinhorn. And
it's just kind of like a dark horse for the medium.
Mr. Silent Mouse, like I said, the Bushwhacker, the production one, the S2, or the L1 as well, and the S2R, those I think are good. The basic Bushwhacker is in a league of its own. We'll go with that term. It's in a league of its own. It is very weird.
We're kind of building the AC a bit.
Yeah,
I see the pros and cons of both, but of the two, personally, I take the Griffin just so it could jump. Loadout-wise, the Steiner Griffins and the Bushwhacker are fairly close.
Yeah. It is weird. It's weird because it's one of those situations where you have to look at probably post 3055, let's say, the Bushwhacker would replace it as the standard trooper. But the Griffin, I mean, it's always been there for everyone. And then, unfortunately, you have the Gauntlet. But the less we talk about the Gauntlet, the better.
What a waste of potential.
Yes. Just give me a Bushwhacker that's Omni, and we'll be fine. Okay, go with Endo Steel instead of Ferrofibrous.
Yeah, I think you and I actually designed one.
Yeah, you just swap the armor from Ferrofibrous to standard and put the chassis in Endo Steel, and there you go. You wouldn't need to make anything.
Also replace the mask with a supercharger to free up crits.
Yeah, no, because that's the biggest issue I've always had with the Gauntlet is that mask eats up so much internal space.
The Gauntlet is simply terrible. Okay,
one of the biggest problems isn't even just lack of crits; it's how they're spread. You only have they kind of seasoned it a little bit in each side torso and each arm instead of committing to, hey, let's dump all these Pharaohs and shit slots into the torso and have big ass arm pods. Like, no, they just done that, it would have been reasonable.
Yeah, it's spread so inconsistently. That's the big issue.
Yeah.
For our friends in House Kurita, do we agree
that
Panther.
That's a given.
Every slot is just a dragon. What's your light lance? A dragon. What's your medium? A dragon. What's your heavy? A dragon. What's your assault? A dragon.
We make standard lances. 4 dragons for everyone.
Assault is gonna be Atlas.
Or the Mauler.
No, the Mauler's terrible.
Automoto cheap.
Here's the thing. It's Kurita, so it's going to be terrible.
No, the Mauler is a sniper mech, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's a fire support.
Hamachi, the thug at home.
It's more
We
a
have thug
sniper.
at home.
But the Charger is definitely a trooper.
Oy.
It
Honestly,
evolved.
I would
Except the
say-
Laios make the best charger.
I was gonna say the Liao, I'd give them the Charger because of their the AC-21. Yeah,
Or the 1A5, yeah. Because, well, it's certainly a trooper in that I don't care if it gets sniped turn 1.
There you go. The Adamoto is basically the Charger upgrade kit.
it's a thug at home.
We couldn't build the
The
thug. We
upgrade
had
sprue
weapons
from
for the thug.
GW. They charge like
Char-
30
Charger's
30
too
bucks.
bad to use on its own, so we might as well make it.
We turned our Charger into a thug.
Yeah.
We turned our Charger into a Tug. Yes, that's basically. But I mean,
It's an upgrade
there's so
sprue.
many other versions of the Adamoto out there that are just weird. But I mean, this one has 4 medium pulse lasers instead of the SRMs. This one has LRM5s. This one has. So you've got all sorts of things with the Adamoto.
It's really an Omni mech.
Because it's one of those things where it's kind of like the catapult boxes or the Hunchback hunch. If it fits in the chest, it sits.
And I mean, you can fit pretty much whatever you want on a damn.
So for
Adamoto.
medium,
Wolverine.
I'm partial either to the Wolverine or the Phoenix Hawk because they.
I feel the Wolverine is the better of the two troopers because it's more meant to get in on the line. The Phoenix Hawk is like getting shot at.
Yeah, Phoenix
The problem
Hawk's
is
more of a scout and a flanker.
The Phoenix Hawk, the Kuritan Phoenix Hawk, removes the jump jet to add additional heat sinks and more armor.
I'd still go with
like
with the Wolverine because I would
it
say
still removes the jump jets to do
as much as
more.
as much as I had to say it, they're the ones who made the Wolverine good.
True.
Yes, there's no questions.
And they will
And they-
drown
the
you
worst-
in
And
Wolverine.
they've
but-
drowned
Now-
the enemy in Wolverines because there's so many Kuritan variants of
I claim I'm out that after saying that.
Wolverine. There's so many different Wolverines. So I do think the Wolverine would be there.
Okay.
And I mean, that would also be
I was gonna ask.
It's not my duck for once.
I was gonna ask about any of the homegrown after 3050 mechs.
Like
Maybe
They
the
do build tons of things.
Komodo.
Avatar?
The Komodo is not a trooper because it it doesn't have any real long range weapons.
It's all medium lasers.
meant. Yeah, it's meant to get in and kill battle armors. It's a battle armor slayer.
I mean,
It's what it's meant to
your
do.
master and slave variants. Those are nice.
There is one with an ER large laser if you take out 5 of your medium lasers for a single ER large.
I love how it has a nice little shelf on the crotch for elementals to land on, and just get right into the engine.
And then you punch it off when it does that.
I mean,
How does it reach its belly? Look at that thing. That is just
it's
hideous.
this thing wants to
I
kill
know the
battle
Wolf
armor.
Trap isn't the greatest mech, but
No, the Wolf Trap is really not
But
the greatest match.
It's
it is a trooper.
It tried
It's basically a Capellian,
a
Draconis,
combined trooper.
Centurion.
It's a Centurion at home, and it's not
But
very
you already
good.
had the Centurion. They were already building a better version of it.
Because of
They
our,
made
because
one
of
worse.
our Honoru, we cannot use the Centurionaru because the Davions use it.
A
But they were
daimyo,
already
maybe?
building a 6'9" Centurion.
Okay. If are we on the Davion? So we're moving on to Davion now.
Well, the Enforcer is their medium because it's
Valkyrie.
really synonymous with them. So
Yeah.
more than the Centurion. We had that
For the
discussion last time. I mean, do we like the Centurion or do we like the Enforcer better? It's very hard to say.
They go with the
They're-
Enforcer.
Yeah, they're really well balanced against each other in that regard, though. You really can't go wrong with slotting either one in.
For
Valkyrie
light
for
is-
lights.
Hmm?
Valkyrie.
I'd go with the Valkyrie as well.
Yeah.
Because they produce one a day, which
Yeah.
almost no other mech has ever been built to these amounts outside of like the Wasp, Stinger, and the Locust. The problem is the Valkyrie is also rather terrible. Let us be all very honest here.
I mean, it's a mobile LRM-10.
Hey, yeah, take the one that has a flamer and you do war crimes later.
Yeah, I mean, the one with the flamer is the better version during the Succession War. And then after the Succession War, they just go stupid with it.
Yes, especially around Project Phoenix.
It kind of stopped being a trooper at that point because
Could you
we invested a
imagine-
bit much into it.
Could you imagine a Valkyrie C, sir?
It does exist. With an
Oh.
inner sphere XL engine, XL gyro, improved jump jets, so you can go 240 meters in the air.
Oh.
You've got a medium pulse laser and an LRM-10.
All clan spec.
Clan Wolf just has too much money to do this.
Case 2 and Clan Pharaoh
No,
as
they
well.
have too much debt.
That's the thing. They're not. They're
We ain't got no money, boss.
I mean, you don't really need money when you have the guns.
No,
you can
no,
just,
I
ta-
mean,
you
all
can just,
Fox
just tell
take
people to
for
make
all-
things.
Well, no, that's when Clan Sea Fox has that cutaway chip in the back that just disables everything. You are late on your payments.
I mean, the worst thing is it's built on Stewart, so in universe it would have been recaptured by the Free Worlds League. So the Free Worlds League's gonna have Valkyrie C's. I have no idea why. Like the Valkyrie C, it was put into a book, and that's about it. I mean, it gets stupidly expensive, stupidly weird. The Valkyrie turns into the GM in Vengeance. So
Okay,
the gym
heavies.
is a much better thing.
Valkyrie
Caesar
C,
Caesar is good, but it is expensive and not always the toughest.
well, it's based off the Cataphract, so
there's one. Hammer Hands.
I mean, Warhammer. Also, everything. One thing, they're kind of the ones who end up indirectly creating the Warhammer, and they love it. So,
Right.
The Davion Warhammer is no machine guns, no SRM to add more armor, which is
and more heat sinks. So it's an all energy reliable. It's easy to fix,
Platform.
easy to maintain. I'd go with that.
They build them though. They build them.
Oh yeah, I mean they love their Starcore and GM products.
Starcore- But is it Starcore Davion that builds them? Because I mean, if you don't build your own troopers, there's going to be a problem. Crofton, I don't even know where that is.
I love how two of the Warhammer factories are.
Sunho is at the other end of space. St. Ives.
They
Terra.
lost.
I'm not even. I don't think they build them. Crofton.
Huh.
No, Crofton's deep into Davion territory.
Tom.
Okay.
Yeah.
They never lose the control of it. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Warhammer would probably be the thing, because the Hammerhand production stopped. Production stopped for it.
And then they restarted later
Yeah, so it
when they went
would be.
Retrotech and gave it racks. And
The thing is,
The
it's-
rack version is nasty.
I will say,
I do
I'll
like
say in this build, it actually slots in really nicely too.
For assault,
So assault.
The Sagittaire.
Ooh,
I would go Sagittaire, but I'm gonna say Atlas.
They don't build the Atlas. The only people who build the Atlas is the Draconis Combine and the Lyrans.
Well, I'm used to
Surprisingly
it. Well, depends on how long they had Quentin.
I would say Battlemaster maybe.
That is
good.
another.
option.
You mean the thing on the box?
The thing on the box, yes.
This is
Do
true.
they build-
It
I
literally
don't
is.
think they built the Battlemaster. The Battlemaster, I think, was built mostly in Aus Liao space.
Really? For his
Oh,
minions?
no,
General
GM builds
Motors.
them.
General Motors, yep.
GM builds them.
Davian loves their General Motors.
Cathal.
Okay. So, I mean,
Booty Master.
the Battlemaster is a staple, and the Davion version is the same as the Warhammer.
Honestly,
Basically, take out the ammo stuff to add armor and heat sinks.
yeah, I mean, it's
So-
basically you will think of an assault trooper. That's one of the first things that comes to mind for me is a Battlemaster.
It has a little. It's a little bit limited though. That's one thing I don't like about the Battlemaster is that your range bracket is you have a PPC, and then everything is medium after that.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the Sagittarius then.
So Tex's new video just dropped. So
Oh, that's right. Hell yeah.
We can expect the number of people watching dropping probably, but yeah, I'll watch it later.
Another option, since GM is Davian, for the heavy, it could also be a Marauder.
I was gonna think about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the Warhammer fits better as a trooper than the Marauder. But then again, the Marauder for Aus Davion with 2 PBC, 2 medium lasers, and a large laser is also quite,
Hey, actually, they do
quite
make the
fantastic.
Atlas.
They do? They make the
Robinson.
Atlas. Robinson. Yeah, true. Later on, they build it, but it's the weird version with the shields and the
Atlas.
stuff like that. Yeah,
The Atlas 3s with the Gatling
Atlas
gun, or
3s
the
and
racks
stuff.
Actually, no, keep going down. It just says Atlas.
yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising that they build the regular stuff. The Sagittaire, the reason I don't like the Sagittaire, I mean, it does work as a trooper. It has that all-range kind of thing. But it has an XL engine, and it costs, 20 million C bill. So
That's Battlemaster.
Yeah, it does
It's
have
a command mech for a trooper lance.
there, yeah. I mean,
Well, I'll say either way.
later on, rather than the Warhammer, here would probably be the Black Knight, since Robinson
Yeah.
builds them, and they build a
Yeah.
lot of them.
Also,
saw
has
that
it's a solid little lance too, especially if that's an LB-10X Enforcer, because the Battlemaster Warhammer can crack holes in things. The Valkyrie Enforcer exploit them.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
All right.
Liao
Yeah.
Vindicator for medium.
Yep.
Heavy Cataphracт.
No, because they, strangely enough, the Cataphract is not a thing that they produced
Quick
in
draw.
large numbers.
Really?
Because
Yeah,
Davion took
maybe
They
Check
lost
the
the
factory.
line immediately.
They had the line for like 3 years. And
Wasn't
then
it on
lost
Ticking Off?
For
Okay.
light, I would say Raven.
Oh, agreed.
Raven's light? I don't remember.
Depends
Is
on
there
what
a
version
Raven
of
of
the Raven.
Trooper, though?
Because they wanted to make it your electronic warfare versions, and then that kind of just didn't work out. And so the best Ravens are the ones that just want to pack as many weapons as possible.
I think it's 4L is what
the
I like.
1X during the Succession War. 5.8.
Here's the problem with the Lio. Everything is going to be new.
Mhm.
No, the
Even
4L
Raven,
in
if you
there.
really think of is
No, that's not
relatively
that's not
new.
that one. That's a stealth
I mean,
armor. What's what I'm thinking of that has like the large laser, the medium lasers, and the SRM-6.
Oh, that's like
That's-
the 1 or 2.
That's the
3M?
There's a 3.
Oh, yeah, it's the 2X. The 2X.
2X.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
That's a Fed Sons variant of it.
Oh. Okay.
Because the Fed Sons stole so many of them that they kept building new things for them.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a number of Leo designs that they built in
I
that
have
Davion
kicked your
version.
ass so hard. I'm kicking your ass with your own boots.
So,
Exactly.
what's some other options for Leo then for lights?
It'll all be new stuff because
The Gwyn.
before that,
Anubis?
would be, Anubis is not a trooper. It's
I
another
know it's not,
odd
but
kind of
it's
thing.
just it's in the same category.
urban
as
mech.
Stupid. There we go.
I mean, yeah, they do build Urbies.
To
They
them,
build
it
Urbies.
would be
They
a
build
trooper.
a lot of them.
Yeah,
It's very sad.
they build They built AC-21. I mean, hey, if you don't catch him and he catches you, that AC-20 is going to hurt.
Fucking
I'm
trash
also not
cans.
sad if it dies.
The Duangong does exist as well. It's fairly
It's
common.
cheap.
It's fairly cheap. It's still more expensive than an urban mech, and it has an XL engine, so it's not a cheap mech.
So you're getting an XL to get a Valkyrie with one extra medium laser.
Yep.
It's ugly as sin. Too.
Oh hell, oh yeah. At least the PGI RB looks cool. That thing, I don't know how they'd save that.
What else do they have in lights?
Not as much as I was expecting.
Please.
They've got the Dola nowadays, but that's also not a.
No, it's
Composite
all
internal
right.
structure, XL gyro, and XL engine. No, that is not a trooper.
No, it's cool though.
It is cool. It is cool.
I'll give Liao credit for that.
What was the original mech? Firebee.
The problem is that it was not in production for the longest time. But it is a damn good trooper.
They just brought
That's one of the mechs that's like it's either ancient or brand new. There's no in between.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is Laio.
I mean, if they had kept building that thing, they would have had a decent mech.
What's up? What we got in this thing?
Large laser, 4 SRM2s, 5.8 with jump jets,
Huh?
and
I
decent armor as well. So it's basically
it's
a
cheap.
wolfhound.
I can diss it down to 2 SRM4s. I like that.
It's because it's meant to be filled up with infernos. So,
Fair.
I mean,
I'm gonna go with Firebee, honestly.
yeah, the Firebee
I can
is
stick with it.
probably a better trooper than but I mean, it'll be the modern versions of them.
So you probably put both in that slot then.
Rifle
I'm going to throw out something weird
and
for
then
the
I'll
heavy.
pause rifle.
Yeah.
Anybody have anything else for the heavy?
I can't, not off the top of my head, no.
Marauder.
They've got a weird Marauder. That is true.
Otherwise, I was going to say Lauho.
Now for the assault, I was actually say Highlander, like the AC-10 version.
Emperor.
The Emperor is more iconic for them nowadays. I mean, for Liao, we don't really have a choice of either going in the past or in the future. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that stupid mech? The
Catapult.
Striker.
The catapult's not really a trooper, is it? No.
The problem with the catapult is, one, it's not a trooper, and two, technically, it wasn't in production very long.
Right.
We associate it with the catapult
Yeah.
but
I
they
should
weren't
have played
built
mine
for very
more
long.
aggressively.
Maybe quick draws? I don't remember. Did they
No,
build
quick draws is Merrick builds them mostly.
Yeah, this is a hard one for them. Honestly, I'd still stick by Cataphract just because they created it. Now
I'm
that's
gonna say the
Xin Yao
Marauder.
is a monster of a mech in almost every configuration.
yeah, that's one.
Bills. What?
I want to get one of those in my shop.
It is
Yeah,
big XL engine. That's where the price goes.
Well, this is a great
I
mech
mean-
for someone else to put the bill for.
There you go.
Yo,
That's
I love
that's
my
what the,
now.
honestly, that's why I prefer the 5-finger discount.
The Chud son that I hate, the Jingao.
Oh,
Jingo.
that is a thing that they've been in production for the longest time and kept producing,
Thunderbolt.
technically.
Yeah,
The T-Bolt.
I give the T-Bolt to either them or Merrick.
Look,
Merrick for a heavy, I
Thunderbolt
would
should
see
go
more of
everywhere. Anybody who's got
You have the Orion for Merrick.
That's true. Yeah, like absolutely, yeah, Ryan.
And awesome for their heavy. Or assault, sorry.
Oh yeah.
The gun is a light. Yes, the Yun or whatever it's supposed to
Gwyn?
be spelled. Yun.
I think it's the
It was-
Gwyn.
Gwyn.
Very
Yeah,
good.
it is a light, but yeah, it is not really a trooper, not at 20 tons. And the problem with the EVs is that the Liaos really have access to, and all of them are really modern, and all of them are really expensive. Like even the
Yeah,
Thunder,
that's why I was
which is
That's yeah.
like the
That's
Thunder,
why I was going with
Laohu,
the
all of those.
Marauder, the 3L with the 3 large lasers.
No, it's one PPC, one large laser, one AC5, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
I think it.
I don't remember.
One of them is 3 large lasers.
I think you're thinking of I think that's actually the Davian one.
No, the Davion is 2 PPC, a large laser. The thing is, they do build quite a few Marauders over time. Like one with heavy stealth armor, one with plasma rifles. I think the Marauders would fit fairly well here because they do start building them. Let's say they maybe not at first, but they have quite a few of them floating around.
Got the Husky being clingy again.
I mean, is the Emperor really a trooper? Well,
let's have a look at it.
The problem of the Emperor is its Excel engine.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a problem on almost every assault mech that the Liaos have access to.
Yeah.
Because the other one would be the Pillager.
Question is, can they if they're able to supply it, then yeah, then I qualified as a trooper. Let's look at the loadout.
I mean, 2 LB-10X, 2 large lasers, medium pulse.
2 medium pulse lasers and a medium laser.
That's kind of nasty, actually.
It's average in everything, and I mean the pre-modern version had 2 AC5s instead of the LBX. So you know.
Oh yeah, I've seen one of those.
And that just shows that it was produced forever.
Yeah.
Really.
Dog.
Well, even the Marians still use those.
I mean, the Emperor is a very decent mech in its category. So, and it does well enough. Because, like I said, the other option is our friend the Pillager. But the Pillager suffers the same problem with the Vlar 300 XL, which is easy to source, though. For an engine, that's probably one of the easiest engine to get in the inner sphere.
Does it have one that's a pair of AC-20s?
Pair of Gauss, medium laser,
I see
large
the 5L down
laser.
there. What's the 5L got?
The
more
versions.
Arrow.
There's one with an Arrow 4 because
they were fucking around with that one.
The real fancy modern
Christ.
one has some Clan Tech on it with a pair of Clan Tech LB-20s.
Ooh,
Thank you,
for reason. Triple strength myomers, a light fusion engine instead of an XL, which is decent. The problem, you know what the real problem is with the 6Z here? It's right here. 2 Clan Tech LB-20X.
Supplied by Seafox, yeah.
Provided by Clan Seafox, which will stop
Look
selling
at that
you.
battle value.
Which will, battle value of them all 3,000. But I mean, even the basic one is quite expensive. The reason why I'm saying this is a problem is that Clan Seafox will stop providing you those LB-20X next week.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Just gonna be like,
and also turn everything off if you forget to pay.
Or just
it's
flash
House
menu
Liao,
with
you
ads.
should have the money to pay for it. I mean, they pay for it in Germanium, which is the best currency you can have. But the thing is, tomorrow they're going to close the valve and you're going to stop having it. And not just in Vengeance, that's going to be in the real Battletech universe as well, because the ill clans are like, the clan Seafox supports the ill clan, and the ill clan is at war with House Liao. So they're not going to sell you those parts anymore. You don't build them locally. Not a very good thing.
Hello.
I mean, it is a good pillager, but supply-wise, it is not great.
All right, so that's been a hard one, honestly. Merrick, I can agree with the awesome, yeah.
For
Awesome
light Hermes, they never stopped making those.
For the Hermes. What about the medium, the Dervish, maybe?
No, that's unfortunately the actual lineup. Hermes 2, Orion, awesomes.
So, I think that was actually a box that they used to sell.
So sucks, cool.
Hermes 2 is a odd duck mech. I mean,
and if you don't want to use the Hermes, you can use the Icarus.
You know, the Icarus hasn't been it was on and off in terms of production. But I mean, the Hermes is not going to run OT. It has an AC5, a medium laser, and a flamer. It's decently fast. It has decent armor. I mean, during the Succession War, it is perfectly reasonable.
It's basically it's a better Clint.
It is a better Clint.
Value.
It's not that hard.
When your claim to fame is a better
Yeah.
Clint.
That's disposable.
Look,
That
man,
is disposable in terms
is
of.
cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Diddley, but that's a lot of diddly.
But I mean, the upgrade versions, like the Mercury, removes the AC5, puts a bigger engine in, so you go 711,
Ooh.
and you just pack it up with medium lasers and machine guns to kill things.
Still less than 1,000 battle value.
So,
Yeah.
well, it's
Yeah.
not fantastic, but as a
It's
this
decent.
one is a striker. It's no longer a trooper mech; it's really a striker at that point.
Right,
'cause
right.
It doesn't have the range. Hermes 3
Word
is
of Blake
simply
made one.
Hermes 3 is simply the best version of the Hermes 2.
Your Icona's
Two
kind of
large
high.
lasers.
Sold to the combine, but I mean, 2 large laser on a 6.9 platform that eats by I think 1 if you shoot both of them. So what you do is you shoot 2, you shoot 1, you shoot 2, you shoot 1, you shoot 2, you shoot 1. If you keep doing that, you're never gonna run aught. You're always gonna be shooting 2 large lasers at 6.9. It is rather fantastic. And nowadays, they've got all sorts of new upgrade kits for it that are not there, including one with a pair of snub-nosed PPCs, ECM, targeting computer. Okay, at that point, it might not be a trooper because it gets too expensive. But, you know.
They also made an upgrade for the Mercury. Like Gauss.
There is, of course, a version with a light Gauss.
I want the light Gauss to be good, but it weighs too much.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If it was the same weight as like in between the AC-10 and the AC-5, maybe.
Yeah.
But
9 tons.
12 tons for 8 damage when I can just go up to a proper Gauss rifle.
for 2 extra tons,
Yeah.
like
Or
why?
get a clan one.
What
Or
about
get a
battle
phone.
value?
Finch, dog.
He is a dog, indeed.
He keeps mouthing at my wrist, which normally would be a problem, but I got some.
He want to play.
I got
Don't
some.
play.
I got some healing scrapes there. He keeps hitting with his teeth. It hurts.
Removes the Ultra AC5 and installs a Guardian ECM and an Heavy PPC. See,
Ooh.
that's not bad, but it has an XL gyro, so you know.
Ugh.
That's not the worst thing in the world.
It's riskier, but it's not. You know, if you
It's
start
not-
getting it anyways.
You're still
It's not as
moving,
risky as an
six
XL
to nine
engine.
in that
Okay,
thing.
the Il
as
Clan
improved communication
Hermes
and
2.
easy maintain? Nice.
The Il Clan Hermes 2 does
XL
run a light fusion
gyro.
engine and an XL gyro and endo
Okay.
steel. So it gets a bit expensive,
All right.
but it has an Ultra AC10 instead of
Ooh.
the AC5.
Ooh,
Clan spec.
Clan
3
spec.
tons of it. 3
And
tons of
they build
ammo.
locally, by the way. It's not
And then a
you buy
medium
it off
X
someone
pulse
else.
laser.
And a
Thank you.
flamer.
Yeah.
That's solid, actually.
That's
That's really solid.
what I don't like
Still-
is actually at 3 tons of ammo for the Ultra 10. I'd go with 2 tons and put a ton in something else.
I like
Maybe
3 tons
turn the
because
gyros.
you could just start
Ooh.
dumping fire.
That
20
7S is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here is a once in a lifetime model though. So there
It's like a
is that.
sniper.
Money
Oh, it's
shooter.
an XXL. Oh shit. Large pulse laser.
Clan large
Target
pulse
computer?
light
PPC
targeting
linked to
computer.
a
Clan
CC.
targeting, yeah.
But a 320 XXL engine. Can you run
Only
me the
3
numbers on
here.
that?
Lord.
Yeah, only 3 remain.
120 kmh and 240 meters jumping distance.
Made out of composite internal structure. So someone
It costs
sneezes
more
at
than
your
half of the Free Worlds League to make one.
Yeah.
This is,
Look,
they had a
get-
bunch of
this is-
Blake equipment left over, and they said, I wonder what I could smash this into.
And
Look,
they only made 3 of the
get-
damn things. That's
you
wow.
can get every single one of those Hermes for the price of this one.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing,
Trooper?
guys.
Not a trooper. I see.
That is a trooper if you're on a budget. I mean, the regular Hermes is meant to be a scout, however. So 2 mediums and a flamer. It's really fast. But the fact that they keep producing the damn thing forever is really why it's a trooper. But I mean, it's...
I mean, do they have any light mechs that are slow and not scouts?
I think they have the fleet.
Free World League.
Yeah, the fleet. You know, the trooper.
Yeah, but no, that one's terrible. So you should never use the fleet.
Let's see
The
here.
trooper as the
Scroll down a little bit.
no.
Well, no, the Hammer.
Eagle?
The Hammer is a light, 2 LRM-5, 3 medium lasers.
Okay.
Has a standard engine. It is
Designed to work with the Anvil, so
designed to work with
2.5
the
million
Anvil.
C-bills.
That's
It's
actually a good.
5.8. It runs aught because you've got single heat sinks, but that's beside the point.
I think. Go ahead.
It's not a bad mech, but it's been in production since 3053 steadily.
I could actually see it being the trooper for the Merrick. Now, another option you might consider for their assault.
And 6 tons of
instead of
armor.
the,
6 tons of armor on a 30-ton mech is quite a thing.
That's Irby armor.
they did build their unique lance formations around that design of Hamel and Anvil. So
The Jackalope? No.
Now,
That is not.
one suggestion I have is instead of the awesome, do the Stalker.
Stalker's trooper. Awesome is actually kind of more a sniper.
Not to mention the awesome everyone knows is PPCs, and they have a hard time getting PPCs.
Yeah.
Well, they have
the
those
stalker.
flares
The
as
stalker
large
does
lasers.
make sense because you just march straight through.
Right, because
You
it has
just throw
long
it.
range brackets, it has a short range bracket. It's reliable. I think Free World League actually produces it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lasers are everywhere. Missiles are everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
For iconic mix for them, I also say longbow, but that's not a trooper.
No, the longbow's definitely not a trooper.
I'm saying when I think Merrick, that's one of the assaults that comes to mind.
I mean,
But,
the Hammer would be the only other mech I would see as a trooper for House Merrick. And it's not bad. It's definitely not a bad mech. It does what it's meant to do on the tin,
Yeah. It's a little slower than the Valkyrie, but it's got a little more firepower.
No, it's got the same speed as the Valkyrie, but it doesn't
5'8"?
jump.
I thought Valkyrie was a 6'9".
No, it's 5'8".
Okay.
I'm telling you, the Valkyrie's a bad mech. Okay?
I wouldn't. I don't disagree. That's bad, but it's just not your. It's not your typical light mech role.
I'll put the Hammer on there just to be nice.
For the Stalker, I would also add that to the Assault for Mercs, because everyone makes a Stalker.
No,
You're gonna find parts everywhere.
also-
they never stop making Stalkers.
I was gonna put I was gonna put the Shogun as the assault.
Highlander.
Is it something that Mercs would really have? Just something that's circulated around? 'Cause in
Highlander-
general,
Shogun, nobody as Shogun. So
well,
it's
the Highlanders was suggested for
wait.
Liao.
Yeah, we're
Roger
making
two.
Wolf Dragoons jokes at that point.
give them the charger.
Okay.
Well,
For
I'll say-
heavy.
Go ahead.
For heavy, this one it's open and shut. It's a Thunderbolt. Every
Agreed.
Merc company has a Thunderbolt. It's going everywhere. You can touch it up to what you need, and you can just throw it like a brick to the face.
And there
unsubtle.
is Mercs actually build them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the Eridani Light Ors builds
Yeah,
their
the
own
SE
versions
version.
of the Thunderbolts.
I love them.
For the medium, I'd actually go with Shadowhawk just
Yeah.
because it's readily available.
Well, we've covered the rest of the Mafia, so
There we go. Let's put the last mafiosi on there.
I would say Commando would be a good trooper for.
Stinger.
No, because the Commando is pretty much Steiner only. It's not hard to get because it's been in production for longer than the Thunderbolt, but you have to go through Lyran Space to get parts for it in the end.
Fair enough.
Right, let's
I
go
was
look
gonna
at
say Stinger.
lights.
Stinger,
Stinger?
Wasp.
Does the Jenner wind up prolific after a point?
No, the Jenner is also
The Jenner also stays
is combine only,
Dorita.
pretty
Got it.
much. The Firefly. No, there's no good reason to use the Firefly.
That's one of those Wolf
everyone
Dragoons
talks
names.
about like wiping it off.
I
their
like
screens with,
those-
like, MechWarrior-
Javelin, maybe.
Was it MechWarrior 3 where it shows up?
I like the
And you're
look
just
of the
so-
Firefly. It just looks like a fighter jet on legs, which is always something that I vibe
It
with.
looks really
So-
cool, but God,
The
is it awful.
loadout just is a messy thing.
The Javelin's not a trooper mech, except not even there. It's always a striker because it always is built around those short range weapons. So it uses
Except for the
mobility,
fire
gets
javelin.
close. No, the
Well,
fire javelin's 4 medium lasers.
Yeah, it's
Still close range.
yeah.
Or you can swap it off for an LM-15.
I mean, yeah, but at that point it becomes a weird mobile sniper.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah, it's.
I like the Javelin, but it's just it doesn't fit the role we're looking at.
Yeah.
No, the Javelin's a very decent.
Yeah, if it wasn't specifically Trooper, that's a hell yeah, Davian hands down.
Locust, yeah, the Locust. Locust, Wasp, Stinger,
Locust
you know,
gets
those
threatened
things.
as a
Mechs,
trooper
yeah.
because you
in
don't have
general,
anything
light
else.
bugs.
It's not good as a trooper. You shouldn't be using it as a trooper, but I can see it being used as a trooper.
There you
A
go.
possum. The hell?
That's a construction
Oh.
mech. Yes.
Okay.
With a light AC2.
All right.
Salvage mech.
It is fun. I mean,
A Falcon.
no, the mongoose is never in production in large
Which is a
enough amounts.
shame.
I'd
good
say
little mech.
just a stinger.
Yes, Stinger. Or
The
Wasp or something.
Stinger,
Just
Wasp.
just put in Bug Mech.
I mean, when you
Bug
think
mech.
Well,
bunch
let's
of
look at the
mercenaries
5
show up.
tonners.
like when you think a bunch of mercenaries are showing up and their light mechs are coming, what's going to be coming at you?
It's that stupid light mech that the Kellhound started making.
The Arctic Fox.
Arctic Fox.
Yeah, that's an
One of the few
OmniMech. It's
inner
going to
strong-
be expensive if you want to run that as a trooper.
5 mil.
It is
David
the better
Fox
Kit
over
Fox. There's no question there. It is better than the Kit Fox. But, you know.
Otherwise, you could throw the Wolfhound in there because they did make those for the.
We'll put it as the bug.
Yeah, that works.
Bug.
Throw out the bug mechs.
Zipbug.
Any bug. Zaboogs.
You will field Zabooks.
On to clans.
you don't feel the zaboogs.
I got to head on now. Y'all do one.
Have a
Take
very
care.
nice rest of your evening and a happy new year.
Happy New Year, y'all guys.
Happy New Year.
Oh, okay, that was
For
actually
clan second line, it's easier because we kind of know already where we're going.
Yeah.
Horned Owl for the light.
Hellhound.
Conjurer. Yeah, I was gonna say Conjurer.
Wolverine
I was
2C.
gonna say Vapor Eagle. Because
Vapor Eagle came out like predominantly as a duelist mech.
Now, also
Well,
it seems more like a flanker or a striker to me.
And
Yeah.
also, who? I was gonna say, we also need to look at who makes them.
Yeah. Because again, if we're talking broad scope clan,
yeah,
uh,
that's Steel Viper.
Clan
And
general designs.
Wolverine 2C or a Shadowhawk 2C?
Conjurer, everybody kind of builds.
Various others.
yeah.
It builds. It does.
I vibe with
you
that.
know, what it does what a Wolverine does, but better.
Because it's got clan shit in there.
Yeah. Good old Wolverine 2C.
I mean, see, the thing is, like, that entire line of 2Cs are pretty much all fantastic.
Yeah.
Like the Griffin 2C. I mean, the basic
Blade
Griffin
2.
2C is probably one of the worst of the bunch, but it's also only 40 tons. So
And it's still that's still pretty solid too.
it has a lot of guns. I kind of like the version with the SRM2s better, the Street 2s instead of the LRM5 better, but
That'd be basically just a 40-ton Conjurer then.
I mean, it's very aggressive. And
Yeah.
even the Shadowhawk 2C is actually good.
I
know.
hated it in MechWarrior 5 clans.
Why?
You always lost your arm. Literally,
Oh.
somebody looked at you, and you lost your arm.
Gotcha.
Didn't have quite enough armor on the arms, is it? Just the distribution.
Game got canceled.
You think he tried to come back in and he didn't need to? Okay. I mean, there's good versions of the 2C as well. I mean, there's 11 versions of them,
Yeah.
including heavy medium laser version with targeting computers and all the fun stuff.
I'd
Like,
Everyone just builds their own
Heavy is
different
actually
version.
probably a hard one.
Thunderbolt 2C.
No, Thunderbolt 2C is Clan Jade Falcon only.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Because
that's
weirdly
that's a good
enough,
question.
nobody was thinking of building Thunderbolt 2Cs because they were building summoners.
Yeah, because
But,
like the only people who have that is Jade Falcon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
And
that's
it's
what
not a
annoys
cheap
me.
mech.
That's what annoys me. Is like I bought I got the Aces box, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
I open it up. It's
His
like,
game got
okay,
canceled, so he's back.
Okay.
So I've already got Marauder 2. I've already got a Baboon. I've already got Shadowhawk.
Welcome
I've already
back.
got Rifleman. And I'm like, okay, is it like what mechs hit the mercenary pool? Like the Pouncer that's in there. That's going to be chop-shopped into a mercenary salvage job because there is the Pouncer T that winds up as an
Finch, stop it, dog.
in
Come here.
like inner sphere use.
Sit.
Black Python.
Sit.
I mean,
Set.
what do we? Yeah, the Goshawk. The
I was gonna
Goshawk 2 is a
say-
weird one.
Is this heavy?
Conjurer?
Rifleman with the Rifleman 2C. The
Is it
rifle.
an assault?
Oh, it's an assault. That's right. I always
No,
forget.
Rifleman 2 season is a heavy mech.
You're thinking of the Warhammer 2C.
Rifleman too.
Yeah, Rifleman 2C is heavy.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
just that
It's not
all,
true
its
for
movement is all over the
right.
place because you have some that are slow,
Oh.
some that are fast.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's a
It's
good
weird.
trooper. It's a little bit like the Glass Spider. It is meant to be an anti-air unit to begin with, and
I've
not
been using
a
the
trooper.
Black Python as my trooper.
Yes,
That one
but
could
that's
work.
the problem with the Black Python is that it's really Clan Steel Viper only. Nobody else really runs
Until they brought it back for as the White Raven.
And
Yeah,
that
but
way-
that's only
Adder's
Clan.
all
Snow
the
Adder-
Snake
or
Alliance
Snow
use
Ravens.
that.
All the Snake Alliance.
It's also all of the other heavies are Omnis.
Yeah, is there that many standard Clan mechs
That are heavies.
that are Evies? Not that many that
No,
I can.
no,
think
not
of
really.
off the top of my head.
Most of
I'm having a
clans
hard time-
use
I'm having a hard time.
Coyote.
Guillotine 2C.
The
55.
Guillotine 2C does exist.
That
Clan
does
Coyote
exist.
built it.
It's a couple of people
Well, look-
used it, but
Clan
not
Wolf also.
many.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Clan
that's
Wolf
a
built
nasty
it.
loadout. That is a very nasty loadout.
It is a nasty monster. I
My
mean,
adders love it. Yeah,
I mean,
just
two
about
large pulse
everyone
laser and
uses it.
ERPPC. I mean, if I was to run a garrison, I would like those things. And it uses standard engine still.
Yeah, it moves at 4.6. So it's basically
it's a
just a
guillotine.
trooper. Yeah.
It's a guillotine.
Honestly,
Walk into a clan second line and you find the ideal trooper mech.
oh, there you go. I mean, I think that's a good choice.
Yeah. For
Not to
heavy.
mention, it's probably available to everyone because it's a Star League thing, and they love their Star League stuff. So
It's not as mass produced as some of the other ones, but I think everybody have access to it. And it's
Right.
not like the Orion 2C where you get one and you're like, fuck, I can't pilot anything else for the rest of my life.
It's just a lot of the other ones.
Or
they're
Clan
like,
Wolf constantly challenges you for it.
Adders, cobras, and coyotes use the majority of them. Wolves, after Homeworld's clan, no longer things the major, but everyone else has some number of the thing.
So it's probably a good thing to put there. I mean, I'd put the Blood Reaper in, but that's also just Clan Wolf. But that is a
it's a cool
is
mech.
a monster. It is
Yeah,
a
and
monster.
that's going to be the problem with anything after 3080, though.
Oh, I like the design. That is just cool.
It is an awfully cool mech, but it doesn't run cool, but it is an awfully cool mech.
Assault Cygnus.
No, that's a
this-
Hell's Horses exclusive.
That's an Hell's
Jupiter?
Horse exclusive.
Highlander
The,
2C.
Warhammer 2C or Highlander 2C?
Jupiter?
Wolf in Exile had them.
But the Cygnus is just not a super prolific machine.
They
The
have a
Highlander
number of
2C was fairly popular. Oh, I'm in the Hunchback 2C. That is not a trooper. That is a suicide machine.
That's,
Look, the
that's-
trooper doesn't need to survive necessarily.
It's
Or the Warhammer 2C.
surprise motherfucker build.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Warhammer
2C, just the
2C
base variant.
is
On the next page.
On the next page, but it
Next
is an
page.
awfully good mech. Let's not hide it in any way, shape, or form. The Marauder 2C is also quite fantastic.
And they're both relatively available to all the clans too, I believe.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Let's look at the loadouts to compare them. See what's
I mean,
more
all
Trooper
three.
E.
The Islander 2C would be the most rare of the bunch because it's not really an Islander 2C. It's an Islander that you stuck clan parts in.
Check all
Right.
yeah.
Now they see the person
Like it became popular in more wide use when Clan Wolf started buying Islanders from everybody else and rebuilding
And
them at
swapping 'em.
W7.
But look at that cost though for a
clan mech.
And,
Clan Assault of that.
That's funny.
I mean, all three of them will
Barak
be in that particular
held-
bracket.
yeah.
Like the Warhammer 2C
Barak
under
had
10.
the most.
I
Barak
honestly,
Barak had the most Highlander 2Cs, and then the Adders, when they absorbed them, got the lion's share.
That
I
is
would
reasonable.
lean towards
And then
for
it's
this
Wolf
one
after them.
the Warhammer if it's more Trooper E. Because that's fire support right there. The Marauder 2C it does
3
everything.
RPPCs. It's
Yeah,
It's a
All
sniper,
range.
especially since it's a clan ERPPCs.
so
I think the Warhammer is probably the best.
yeah.
That
It
wants to
is.
be kind of anywhere on the battlefield.
I mean, Icarius will agree, of course, since that's his mech.
14 freaking variants.
14 variants, plus, apocryphal
yeah.
variants and
Yeah.
custom variants. And
I don't ever hear any complaints about my variant list ever again after that. How's that? That blows me out of
that's
water.
that's over 20 years. No, 30 years. At
Well,
this point.
no, half of those, or actually, I want to say like up to the 10 were almost all in 9 or 10 was almost all in Project Phoenix.
Jeez.
Finch,
Okay.
dog.
Probably
Warhammer
not the
2C, I
9
think, was
because
one of the
that one has an
first.
XXL engine. And,
Okay,
okay,
but
I
it
think
was
it
pretty
was one of the first
stupid.
clan mechs built.
One thing, I think we might have some husky talks here. Finch, what are you doing? Finch,
so replaces the ERPPCs with experimental rotary AC5,
ACs.
and then uses an XXL engine to give you the top speed of 86 kilometers per hour. Why?
With an
did you do
ECM.
Somehow.
because high speed burr.
Well, there's a funny variant that's 2 heavy large, 2 plasma cannons, and goes 5.8. And for some weird reason,
Yeah.
it's on the Comstar and on the Wabi list.
Oh, that's a nasty one. I got it to experience one time.
There you go.
Because
4 heavy large
my-
lasers and 2 SRM6s.
Because my opponent taught me that
He
you don't have
thinks-
to move your full speed bracket when he used that. So he was moving
thinks go burr.
4-6. He was moving
At
at
that
a
point, you
like
don't
a
need heat
4-6,
sinks.
and I didn't know what was going on. And then I commit to rush it, and all of a sudden it's moving 5-8 away from me, just slinging plasma. Like, I've been had.
I have been at. Okay, so Warhammer 2C12 with an XXL engine for reasons. ERPPC, twin ERPPCs, an ER medium laser and an ER small laser in the right torso, an SRM6 in the right torso, an
So
ECM,
It's going back to classic Warhammer loadout.
roll
Heat
That was a
dissipating
Seafox
engine.
variant.
Armor.
dissipating armor. So it is entirely shit. Congratulations.
That's a
you made
Seafox
bad mech.
exclusive. Yeah.
12 points of armor per ton, or 10 points. Is it 10 points or 12 points? 10 points of armor per ton. And you're resistant to flamers. Wow. Not the damage of a plasma cannon. You'll resist the energy damage of it.
Plasma rifle, you mean?
It is not a very good.
4? Or, no, not the 4. The 6? Replaces 5 heat sinks in the missile launchers with
For an hyper
Okay.
sold Caus 30.
it's an upgrade of the 4.
People have fun with their mechs.
Okay, I think the Warhammer 2C wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Well, that's
I mean, I don't want to meet a lance composed of an Ornate Owl, 2 Conjurers, a Guillotine 2C, and a Warhammer 2C. That particular star would fuck you up.
No, I actually might try that. Because it's 12K late Republic for us. So I was looking at breaking out some proto-mechs for Hell's Horses. So that and that little garrison force, I'll run and see how it do. Might have to swap. I only got 1 Conjurer though, so I'll have to adjust a little bit.
I put a Griffin 2C or,
Shadowhawk or some stupid
Shadowhawk
It's
2C.
it's Hell's Horses. Throw an opponent in or something.
Okay.
Clan
This one gets also
Omnis.
Lil Years. Yeah.
Take your pick.
Like, the problem with Omnis is that any Omni can become a trooper. So
it's also a fact that a lot of the Omnis tend to be kind of clan-specific machines too, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw 2 out there. One for the medium, one for the heavy. Stormcrow for medium, and Cauldronborn for the
Heavy?
Yeah.
I can
I was
see
gonna-
that.
I was going to go Summoner for the heavy.
Or Timberwolf. Everyone has a Timby.
It's really more.
Except for Clan Wolf.
Haha, they could get fucked. I mean, it's kind of the iconic clan Omni.
Yeah, but yes, and the Timberwolf is a great trooper because it does everything just a little bit.
And
It's the same thing with
it's-
Summoner. The Summoner,
Right.
everybody has it as well. The
excuse
Cauldronborn is weird because
I will
It starts
refuse to
out-
call it the
Hey,
Ebon
hey.
Jaguar.
Ebon Jaguar.
I love the Evan Jag. It's a good gunslinger.
There's
the
one I have on
problem with it
Mech.
is that it starts out really exclusive to the Smoke Jags,
Right.
and then the Smoke Jags die, and everybody has them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well,
They saw what was left over and said, "Hey, free real estate."
Well, it's kind of like
Yeah,
the Timberwolf.
then-
You know, Wolves kept production forever as limited as they could to them, and then as soon as they get kicked out, everybody gets them, and then Wolves actually lose the ability to make them.
Excuse me.
outside of building them by hand in one factory.
On a drop ship.
On
Now,
a
I will say-
drop
Drop
ship,
ship.
This one, Emma Jag, I think I might like. Excuse me.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Ow!
His dog is killing him.
Oh,
A local man being fed to an animal.
he took his claw into like where my neck and my shoulder meet. Ow!
Sacrifice him.
What's
Combined
the,
Arm and
single
Megamech
cost?
is so much fun instead of just mechs. I fully agree. Playing vehicle on regular tabletop gets a bit confusing sometimes, but in Megamech it gets really fun. And I'm happy to do those vehicle videos. I'm probably gonna do a video on the Titan next week though. But I'm still having fun.
Now, I was
with
trying
doing
to
different
say
things.
before I got jumped on was one of the Jags I think that some people here might like. I developed a MechWarrior Online was an Ultra AC-20. It's either 3 ER mediums or 3 medium pulses, and the arms have a quartet of ER smalls. It is just a nice brawler. Like if it gets behind someone, it's gonna tear their ass wide open.
I mean,
The funny thing about the Stormcrow is how it came to be by the
Yeah.
Ghost Bears stealing it, and then the Ravens basically taking the plans off the internet and building their own mech out of it. It is a
That's
thing
right.
that is built by just about everyone.
And it's just a fantastic mech all around.
It is
That and the
probably
Nova.
one of the thing is the Nova also exists, but the Nova base configuration is it's 12 large lasers, so yes, it does work as a trooper.
Oh, or the Huntsman, just for the Huntsman has more versatility.
Oh, the Huntsman's a good choice.
Huntsman's limited production.
There is
How
that.
they were talking.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, my bad.
Huntsman
I see that
is
now.
Clan Nova Cat, so nobody wants it outside of Clan Nova Cat.
Until the
basically.
Diamond Sharks buy it from them, or buy it off the corpse of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, does that also mean technically we could start seeing those from Merrick soon because
Yeah.
they absorbed Nova Cat?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I need to
Protect
share that.
them.
My
Really,
brain's
I
just
would
running
go
out.
with the Stormcrow or the Nova as the
Yeah.
basic one.
I go
The
Stormcrow.
Stormcrow's just incredibly good in almost every situation.
Yeah, they're
While the
trying to
Nova
custom
is
one.
just very good in all situations. It's
Yeah.
not as
And
advanced.
it's faster.
Also, I forget, guys. Were y'all around when I shared that Huntsman 2 design?
I can't remember.
I'll repost it after the stream.
I mean, the problem is like my choices for Evie. I mean, the Timberwolf is just being a little bit too tight for production to really say that it's the standard trooper of whatever. The Summoner, everybody as. The Elbringer is terrible, so you don't want to use it anyways. So
the Vulture,
we can-
they've had to
But-
redo. They've done patches for. There's 4 different versions of it.
Yes, we're at the Mark IV now, I think, for the Vulture.
Granted, the Vulture doesn't always have to be a missile boat either.
No,
Yeah,
There's
but
pure
it's
energy loads. But yeah,
there are
Summoner
decent
feels
loads
more
for it,
like
but
it.
it's never my first pick. If I have to go with Clan Mechs,
I don't think the Nova.
I think it relies too much on the missile boat.
I think Nova Cats are a little restricted to be considered.
yeah, the
think
Nova
everyone
Cat
uses
is
them,
built
but-
by Clan Nova Cat and used by Clan Nova Cat. There is that. It is, however,
And of course,
almost-
Sea Foxes.
yeah, well,
Yeah, and Night Cheer is also
that
bit
one is
limited.
mostly
Falcon,
Jade Falcon.
until later.
Even there, it's mostly the Falcons that use it. The Summoner, even though it is mostly used by the Falcon, everybody has them. So, because it's been around since, well, for an Omni-Mech forever. And the Ellsworths also build it in Clan.
mhm.
So, I'd really go between the Summoner and the Cauldronborn for that era. Eben Chakwar.
That name. It's another freaking Redcon.
Evan Jaguar.
The Jaguar is cheaper
Yep.
because it uses a smaller engine. Yeah, it's a 325 instead of a 350.
Here, I
Same
found the artwork
speed.
again.
I
And the
prefer
Cauldronborn's
Evan Jack just 'cause
zombie.
I prefer the Cauldronborn because it's a zombie, and it tends to have more firepower overall. But I could
Yeah, I
definitely.
think it has
see the
actually a
Summoner
couple
in the
more
same
tons
position.
of. I want to say it has a couple more tons of pod space.
Yeah, because the Summoner doesn't have a endoseal chassis. It has a regular chassis, so it spends a little bit of his weight on having more room inside it
What's up,
to put
guys?
stuff. But does that mean it's really a good trade? I am not 100% sure.
Dog, come here.
For Assault, the Gargoyle is
I
bad.
have words.
But it could be good.
It could be good. No,
That pisses me off because all I did was replace the autocannons with ERPPCs. They slot right in. Problem solved.
yeah,
You've taken it from suck to great.
but the
It's
battle
come
value
up fast.
There
Maybe.
is that.
Who cares?
One of the
Who
advantages of
cares?
Gargoyle
You
is
know-
As
you know-
results, we're screwed on BV, so just accepts that.
Yeah, it's like no, at that point you have both a thug and a Hamadochi with harder hitting EPCs that's faster. It's like it's a superior thug at that point. And the guns on the arms, so it can actually turn the arms and shoot out of front. Well, I mean,
Warhawk
the
is a
missiles, I mean.
sniper, so we can remove that from the list.
Yep.
The Executioner is a
It's a trooper.
thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
trooper.
It's a trooper. Yes. As a Gauss rifle, 2 ER large, 2 machine guns,
Is there a list of
Um,
clan assault mechs?
And
Or
it
clan-
jumps.
and it jumps, and it has a mask, and
Wait, this is what prevents it from being a trooper. Look at the cost.
What?
Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
going to be
It is.
clan assault omnis no matter what we do.
yeah, Clan Assault
Can I be
Omnis,
honest
you're
with the
not
door?
getting
But
under 30
remember, it's got
million.
mask and jump jets.
The BV is also crazy high on them. I never add an Executioner pay for itself. on the table.
Kingfisher?
Maybe a Kingfisher?
Yeah, Kingfisher.
Oh, Kingfisher. I agree. Yep.
As the
Yeah.
cheaper option.
That's the
On-
cheaper option.
And
It's
it's
actually
made by
the
a bunch of
cheapest
people.
option.
I'd
It's
actually
got a
say,
standard engine.
yeah, it's a little on the slow side for clan mech, but I mean that's actually perfect for a trooper line.
Yeah,
And they
it's
don't
use
4.6 at a
common-
90
4.6
ton. It's as
so-
fast as it can be.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a fair point. Yeah,
And there are some mean Kingfishers.
It's
Cool.
a little
Oh my
bit
God.
tight on some things, but unlike the Executioner, I've had Kingfishers pay for themselves on the tabletop.
calm down, you.
It's into that other Turkina.
The Turkina, the only problem with the Turkina is the fact that it's Jade Falcon only.
And it's fugly.
I like the fat cat.
It's a fun. My one problem is that you have to put one ERPPC and one AC5 in each arm, not
Yeah,
the
Both
mix
in the
of
same.
both.
that's one of those mechs. That's kind of like the CGL crab design, where you're looking at like, how's a pilot? Is a pilot laying on their belly in there?
No,
Because-
it's just huge. I mean,
Fair point.
those things. A 95 tonner mech is huge.
Fair point.
So
It has
I mean,
a
like,
great
if you look at the crab. It looks like they have nowhere to put their legs. Like they got to lay on
I
their
know,
belly.
in the crab, you're comfy. You're cozy, and it's like you're all snug in there.
because the cockpit's mounted further back from the nose.
If we were,
That's all I like the PGI one.
if we differentiated just homeworld clans, I'd throw Savage Coyote, but that it is way too niche.
Savage Coyote. That's another one that is certainly a
That's a
design choice.
That's a
I'll go
chunky
with
lad.
that. I mean, not all plog mechs are good, and this is one I don't enjoy all that much. but
It's just his torso twisted.
in
It's too
terms of
chunky.
weapons, it's a monster. But
Well, it only has 14
a
double
bit
heat sinks, so it's
slow.
gonna.
it's a bit
Yeah,
slow at 3.5. No jump jets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I'm not
to
saying
carry
it's bad.
two ATM 12s.
It has oversized the quirk, oversized.
Yeah.
This one I like better. True.
Good looking it out of the dropship.
I would say the Naga 2, but I honestly would prefer a Kingfisher over a Naga 2.
Isn't Naga more
No,
fire support roles?
The
generally?
Naga 2 is
Naga 2.
the Naga 2 is a choice. It's in the same family as the Hunchback 2C. It is a suicide machine. You've got the armor of a medium mech on an assault mech, and the firepower of an assault mech. Yeah, basically. Basically, I'm not sure why it's called the Naga 2, because you can build every configuration from the regular Naga.
Because the
It's
Naga's
just
already
that
an omnibus.
you have the arms.
Heck, the Naga,
Naga
2 was
doesn't.
actually added into MechWarrior 5 Clans.
It's
Really?
coming to MechWarrior. Yeah, they're adding it to MechWarrior Online soon as well. They actually have pre-orders up
Well,
for
I mean,
it.
like I said, it's a Naga with arms. So, I mean, if you've got an STL or something, you can just stick the arms on and you're good to go. I like it personally because I like suicide machines, but that is not a trooper because it's going to die, and it's going to die a glorious death, which is not a bad thing. But
Also,
it's
I showed
also mostly Clan Wolf that uses it.
by the way, I showed the artwork again. For the Huntsman 2. So
It's
Discord.
coming. I see it. It says that the MWO version of the Naga 2.
That's really true to the artwork too.
It has baby hands. It has baby hands.
It has baby feet too.
Well, I mean, it's a Naga for it. So,
Well, there you go.
I mean, the Woodsman would be a good trooper, but I mean, it's not in production anymore.
Because if you push that thing in the sphere, it would sell really well, I think.
Oh no, they've restarted production of it in the Sphere.
I'd say the Kingfisher is probably the best.
I agree.
because Everything else is going to be limited to like 1 or 2 factions.
Mhm.
Like you could throw out the Jade Phoenix as a newer mech, but
Regent.
Jade Phoenix not an Omni. No, the Jade Phoenix is an Omni mech. I
It's
was
an
thinking
Omni-mech.
of the other one there.
Yep.
Yep. Of the newer ones, I would say a Regent, mostly because it's literally designed to first be a Hopman.
Yeah.
Is that a Steiner mech?
The Hopkins
Yes.
was a Steiner mech. The Regent was like one of those.
Regent,
The Regent
is
is everybody works together to make an Omni mech, and we're going to sell you the pods for them with a very big markup.
Yeah,
And
there's a list.
with some very solid loadouts too.
Yeah, the related battle mechs, that's literally all the mechs it was trying to replace down at the bottom there.
Which honestly, I think it kind of succeeds.
Oh, does the regular Naga, are the Arrow Force and the regular Naga Ard mounted? I didn't know that.
Yes.
I thought, okay. But that's why the Naga 2 exists, because the Arrow Force
There you go.
not Ard mounted.
Yeah.
It's 3 to 5 tons of pod space. I mean, it's still an Omni mech, technically.
It means battle armor can crawl on it.
Yes, you can put battle armors on it. You won't be able to shoot your Arrow 4s until they get out, but you know.
No, they can ride. They can just ride the Arrow 4s.
That's
Dr. Strangelove style. They're the guidance system. They ride to Valhalla.
Tie me to a rocket and fire me at Canopus. I am ready, inshallah.
For light Omni-mech, that is an hard one because light Omni-mechs are.
Adder.
Is it? See, didn't the
Adder?
Cougar spread?
I would
say,
say Adder 2.
Well, so for the trooper role, didn't the Cougar spread
Cougar's
beyond J Falcon?
35
Eventually,
but it's mostly Jade Falcon. The Adder, everybody has them.
Okay.
There is that here. The Adder is a
Hellion.
Hellion's
Hellion?
quite fast. Hellion's more striker.
No, it's mostly a striker, but it's mostly the speed that makes it not a trooper, because
But
that's also why that's why I suggested the Cougar myself. That and I'm just biased because I like it.
a Hellion's made by quite a few though.
Kit Fox?
Mislinks.
Mislinks.
The Kid Fox has one major issue. It's terrible. In every single situation, you can have one.
Is Mislinks more of a striker or a scout?
The Mislinks is also really fast.
7-11, yeah.
But are the jets are mounted or are they pods? I can't remember.
Read the.
Let's see. Mislinks.
It
Is
doesn't
there a
always
Mislinks
say in the
without the
thing.
jump
I'd have
jets?
to. I don't know of any Mislinks without the jump jets, but that doesn't mean that they're not pod mounted.
I can fire MechWarrior Online and check out. Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Are they all
seem to be
7-11
hard
6?
mounted because it's always 6.
So they probably are mounted. Not sure it's the best kit.
Or if you want to go with the Valkyrie 2C, which is the Arctic Cheetah.
Arctic Cheetah is surprisingly good. The NQ is one of my favorite.
I mean, like I said, the Prime is basically a Valkyrie 2C.
I always prefer the A with the straight 6s.
Oh, it's fast.
Yes, it has a decent, but it is not super weak. It has a decent amount of armor.
Again, it looks more like a flanker or a striker to me than a trooper.
4 tons of ferrofibers.
Wow,
Which
only
is-
4 factions still use them.
76 points.
Is that more or less than the Kit Fox? Because the Kit Fox is in the same family.
What?
There at 30 tons.
Kit Fox has 76 points of armor. Yeah, same.
So it is the same as the Kit Fox, but the fact that it goes 8-12-8 rather than 6-9, the Arctic Cheetah is more survivable.
And the Adder has 115 points of
Oh
armor.
no, the Adder is another one of those things like the Stormcrow that is good in almost every situation.
That's why I kind of say it's more of the trooper.
There's
because
another
it's
reason
not
that the Kid
fast.
Fox sucks, and I won't get into it.
Well,
Well,
we
yeah.
all know the one of the reason, but
Could it be it's the mascot mech for a certain faction?
What about the Lobo?
Is the Lobo an Omni-Mech?
I
Battlemech.
thought. No,
We're talking about
we're
Omnis
looking
now.
at
Omnis now.
right now.
Oh,
And that's
So
Clan Wolf.
they were supposed to make a Lobo Omni.
curse you.
Fire
Really,
Moth
it would be between the Cougar. It would be
Sorry.
between the Cougar and the Adder. The Adder's a little bit faster. The Cougar's a little bit slower. The Cougar as,
I say the Cougar just because it's a gun platform. It fulfills that triple role.
but it really is mostly Clan Jade Falcon. While the Adder, really everybody has them in rather large amounts.
Adder's Clan General,
Yeah.
and then Cougar is just Jade Falcon one.
Everyone got
More
the
IS.
Cougar after Jihad,
Yeah.
So it's more IS Clan General.
Yeah. where everyone, including Mercs, has adders by clan after the clan invasion. pretty
And
much.
there's a one of my favorite, the Adder A with 2 LRM-20s and 2 small pulse lasers.
Isn't there one with
This is fantastic.
And that I love that one with the other one that has the Narc beacon launcher.
yeah.
But my favorite, because I got to be my adder, my star adder being an adder in an adder, the H model with the 2 heavy large lasers.
Targeted computer.
because the pilot doesn't need to, the pilot needs to sweat off everything that he's eaten earlier in the day.
Exactly. Or the S, when you want more machine guns than a piranha.
I mean, hey, that was the thing at 2 Kid, was it?
No,
No, that's the S is generally a city fighting configuration.
So
the
that's
TC
TC.
was made at Tukey. That was large pulse, a lot of machine guns and stuff. But that
So
was I
10
believe,
machine guns. The
Sharp.
TC has 10 machine guns, while the S has 16 machine guns.
And 2 medium pulse or 4 medium pulse lasers.
Because
Behold,
you
an
know
Omni Piranha.
it needs to, because infantry needs to die immediately.
Rapid fire rolls on a tank.
Because, I mean,
No,
Comstar pulled out their battle armor for 2 Kid, but they didn't have a lot of it. A lot of it was either
Conventional.
regular infantry.
The TC was used solely by the Sharks, and I think they only used it for 2 Kid, which saddens me because I actually like that variant.
I mean, you can build it whenever, really. It's an Omni-Mech. It doesn't mean that it exists, and if you have the parts, you can make it. It's not that hard. It's pods. You strip it out and put it in. Welcome. There you go. That's the beauty of Omni-Mechs.
Or if you ever want to be evil, take the J.
So Hyper Assault Gauss 20, which is probably one of the best guns in the game at this point. 4 A-pods. Okay.
Or
Or
AP.
No, wait.
Gauss Rivals.
Not APODs.
Oh, no, anti-personnel Gauss. Okay, sorry, I
Yeah.
misread there.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's a big difference. One is good, the other one's terrible.
One's a waste of space.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of my Iron Tick variants has one on each leg, and the idea is that it just runs into infantry.
It runs once. A-pods are really bad, okay?
Okay.
But for a Hag variant, it actually has 6 tons of ammo.
Ooh.
So it can actually fire that for
Or,
a while.
it has 3 tons of ammo, not 6.
Well,
So it's
that's still 18
18
shots, which is more than enough for most fights. Rotary AC2 ER large pulse laser.
Huh.
It's also funny.
Interesting.
It's funny. I'm not sure it's good, but it's funny.
It's got range.
I mean,
It
there's
is a
so
plan.
many variants of the Adder. I mean, it is probably
It's a
like-
box on legs.
It's a box where you've got room to put,
More
12
gut
tons
things in the box.
There you go. It's not terribly fast, but it kind of works.
6.9, that's fast against most inner
Most
sphere
inner
bolts.
sphere stuff, you're going to be as fast or faster than their lights, so you're going to be able to shoot them up.
And
I
it
mean, I
has
have-
a permanent built-in flamer for war crimes, and narrow low profile for your quirk.
This is probably one of the best quirks ever. So seriously, the adder is a very good mech. Okay, St. Ives only has the Elios, but
I thought they have one other mech.
they have the Cossack.
Oh.
They have Vindicators.
They have Vindicators. The Cossack is not very good, but
No.
I mean, you can use it as a trooper. There is one thing you can do with it. You can use it as a trooper.
Yeah. Same for the
It's
Vindicator.
shaft.
It's not going to be a good trooper, but it'll die in waves for you.
It's shaft.
And they do have factories to build the Victor. So
Woo.
Cossack, Vindicator, Elios. Well, the Victor, that'll be the Victor with the Gauss rifle. So it is the good Victor.
You know what?
That'll work.
We put the Battlemaster for Davian and totally forgot about the Victor.
The Victor was never really built by Aus Davion, though. Strangely enough,
Huh.
they gained factories after the Fourth Succession War by stealing it off Aus Liao, like most things.
Well, that makes sense because Liao nowadays has the Liwei Bang or however it's pronounced.
General Motors.
A Victor 2.
General Motors builds the Victor. Okay, so they might
Yep.
have it. But I mean, the Victor, in most situation, I wouldn't use the Victor as a trooper because it doesn't have range. It only, it shoots 9. Outside of 9, it's not going to reach anything. Once you stick a Gauss rifle on it, yeah, then it's a trooper. But before it has a Gauss rifle, not really. That's the unfortunate life of the Victor. The Liwei Bing.
Oh, you're right. I think it was New Valencia, so I think they lost it back to Liao.
I mean, the Liwei Bing, that thing is rather violent. LB20X, 2 light PPCs and MML5, so you've got the range, you've got the eat sinks. It's basically a Victor that's 85 ton. It's nothing special. But this one is quite aggressive. And it has easy to maintain, which is really good. I don't like light PPCs. Never did. Probably never will. But, on a thing like that, I'm not sure. I don't think it's a bad setup. And it is meant to look like the Victor from MechWarrior Online.
Okay, yeah. New Valencia is deep in Davian territory, so they had it there.
Okay. There's just so many things that's hard to guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we got troopers for every factions. I'm gonna post it in the Discord. I might actually post a thing on the website with it as well. I'll just do it like that. That's perfect. And
I mean, the only other thing you could add would be go through Inner Spear Omnis, just combine them all because
pretty much everyone has them. There's not that many of them, and basically, it's Draconis Combine builds them, and everybody else has them.
Yeah, there's only a few that are specific.
I mean, Firestarter 2C, 4D, medium, Avatar, Thunder,
Blackhawk.
What would be a common light?
That would probably be that POS thing that.
Raptor. Owen's a Raptor. Owen's more actually the Owen's more common.
What about what's there
Blackjack
another one?
Omni? For
the Firestarter 2, not Firestarter 2C. Firestarter Omni was in larger production than the Blackjack Omni, but the Blackjack Omni is also in massive production. So those two are hard to.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna run through it real quick. Omni-Mech. Air Spear Omni-Mechs. Where's the list?
Perseus? No, that's a little more restrained.
That is only
Spear
really. That is only really. The Perseus is only really Free Worlds League.
Yeah. The Templar? No, that's more.
The Templar is Fed Sons only, and it went out of production, which is why they had to build the
Templar 3.
Templar 3.
Yeah, probably just the Sunderer for assaults.
That's the one that's in larger production, anyways. The Optimum
Wow.
is really Lyran only.
I'd probably just go for the Regent.
As much as I weep for the Celestials, no one uses them outside, except for that one Archangel knockoff.
I mean,
we're working on
the
that.
Celestials are in their own category, so we won't go there.
Well, we're working on that. It's not a diva; it's a diva. It's a.
I mean, it would for the light, it would be the Owens or the Raptor. The Raptor is actually really good compared to the Owens. The Owens terrible, but the Raptor hasn't been in as big of a production because it was really the prototype of the prototypes of the prototypes.
Yeah.
So you just built.
I thought there was actually more Inner Sphere Omnis, but there's nothing.
I've basically gone through every Inner Sphere Omnis on the channel outside of the Inferno, the Battle Cobra Inner Sphere variants.
You got to think that there's also ones like the
Serath, because I haven't found any good models for it. The Templar, I haven't found any good models for it. And the Vandal, I haven't found any good models for either.
Yeah. I was going to say now.
Honestly, the best model for the Templars, the original IDW one.
Men's Shen is just a great medium Omni. Lokes does
but it is very Liao only.
It does hit Mercenary Pool after a point, but it's late era.
Yeah, I'm not sure they would be selling them a lot outside of the of. I mean,
like C-Fox
that works for
out
Liao,
selling it is what I mean. It gets out of the box. Let me check the mole real quick.
Tenshi, that's what it was called.
Yeah, that's the big. That's a combine one.
It's a cool one though.
It is. There's good options for it, but they've been built by me and Elkite.
Right. I have built a good one too.
Yeah, true. I mean, the base one with a Gauss rifle and 5 light PPCs, you gotta admit that it's a thing.
That is certainly a thing that you can do.
I mean, it's not as bad as the Bravo.
Launchers.
It's not as bad as the Bravo with its twin T-Simp.
Now,
twin T-Simp is a thing.
Unfortunately, I got robbed a little bit on the Omni front because you have mechs like the Argus and the Thanatos that were supposed to be Omnis, but the war planners in the Inner Sphere were like, nah, that's too expensive.
Well, there was kind of a civil war going on, so that's a good reason.
True.
The barracks.
Well, see, unfortunately, there's a good counter argument. Don't stop being dickheads. But they can't do that. So we can't have nice things.
And then one whole faction fell apart for 80 years, so that ruined any Omnis from them.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's why we can't have an Omni Thanatos.
I can understand the Inner Sphere.
How about an Omni Awesome?
Yeah. What would you even do with it? Put more PPCs on it?
Like, that's the thing. I mean, Omnis are fun, but at
12 light PPCs.
There's already an Awesome at this end.
Yes.
4 light Gauss rifles.
Yes, more light Gauss rifles because we're Merrick.
Now, I will say I've a little less hate for light Gauss when looking at the concept in the framework of lights and some mediums.
No, it's still bad. All right, I'm gonna.
The only time it works is if you can mass shoot them.
Excuse me.
You have to have like 6 of them.
Well, I had one, a Shadowhawk, that had that paired with an ER large. It's the same damage. It runs cool that way, and it's the same range brackets. So,
all right. Like I said here, I'm gonna wish people a happy New Year because that's coming. There is a text video that dropped, so people who want to go and watch it, it's a very good time.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm not gonna do that right now because I gotta get ready for all sorts of other things, and I've got to clean up a turret. which is easy enough to do actually. And we will have another stream next week. There is a video dropping tomorrow on artillery vehicles, to be more precise.
Tell us.
And what's the other? Artillery vehicles, carriers, and the partisan, because that's what I decided to stick together as support vehicles.
Take care, guys.
I hope you
See
guys
ya,
have a very
everyone.
nice day. Bye-bye.